Biblically Centered Kids.
Hello and happy Sunday to everyone out there. You're tuning in here on May 26th, 2024, and my name is Mr. Johnny, and I'm happy to be here with you guys today. I hope you've been having a great weekend so far. How's your Sunday been? What did you learn about at church today? I always find it's important to talk about and share the things you're learning. It kind of helps commit it to memory so you don't forget it so quick. All right, and there's a phrase I want you to remember. Are you ready? Note takers are world changers. Can you say that with me? Note takers are world changers. That's right. This is a phrase you're going to begin to hear us saying throughout the podcast because you know what? It's the truth, and I want you to start living it out. Now, understandably so, I know not all of you have learned how to read and write yet, and that's okay. You can just remember this for the future. But for those of you who can write, and if you don't already, I would encourage you to bring a notebook and pen with you to church. And then, when you're in class or a service, take notes during it. For starters, this is just a great practice in general because studies show that taking notes while learning already helps you remember things easier. But then also, it's great to have these notes in one simple location that you can go back to and read over down the road. I love taking notes in church. And just the other day, I read through a notebook I took notes in 10 years ago. How many of you were even alive 10 years ago? But anyways, I had a couple aha moments being able to look back over the lessons I was learning at that time in church. So, maybe look around your house and see if there's an unused notebook you could use, or maybe talk to your mom and dad and see if they can find a notebook for you that you can bring to church. But say it with me so we don't forget. Are you ready? Note takers are world changers. Awesome job. All right, today is our Sunday draw along. And today we're going to do a little fun twist on our normal Sunday draw along. Since we're talking all about cooperation, what's an activity that you can do with your siblings or parents that requires cooperation? That's right, a puzzle. Did any of you say a puzzle? So today we're going to draw a picture, and then, with your parents' help, we're going to cut up the piece of paper into pieces and then have our parents or siblings help us piece it back together. So, be sure to get yourself all the bright colors you have to make this picture bright and vibrant. And if possible, I would recommend using a thicker piece of paper like a cardstock if you have it. But if not, a regular piece of paper will be just fine. All right, I'm going to give you a few seconds to gather your supplies. Go now. All right, do you have your supplies? I'm going to let you draw whatever you want on this paper, but because we're learning about cooperation, we're going to write the word cooperation in big letters across the top of our drawing. So go ahead and make sure your paper is sideways or landscape, and let's write out the word. Are you ready? Now, so you know, cooperation is 11 letters, so be sure to make room for all 11 letters. All right, let's begin. Cooperation. C O O. That's right, that's two O's back to back. P E R A T I O N. And there you go, cooperation. COOPERATION. Now you can really make a colorful drawing of whatever you want. You can draw a picture that illustrates cooperation, or you can just make a bright, colorful page that might be a challenge to put back together as a puzzle. I'm going to play some music so you can do your drawing, but you'll probably need more time, so feel free to pause or just keep going back to the start of the music until you finish. Go ahead and start now. Well, how's your drawing coming along? Have you finished it? If you need more time, feel free to go back to the start of the music and keep going. And remember, once you're done, have your parents help you cut up your picture into several pieces, and then have your parents or siblings, or just the whole family, help you piece it back together like a puzzle. All right, well, have a great rest of your Sunday, kiddos, and thank you so much for listening to the Biblically Centered Kids podcast this week. We have a brand new batch of episodes starting tomorrow, moving on to Virtue V, which says... whoa, sorry about that, guys. All right, Virtue V says... Okay, I'm not really sure what's going on. I guess just be sure to tune in tomorrow to figure out what Virtue V is. Until next time.